Yeah, so hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria, and today I want to make a stew. That is, I'm making it with the pork. Yes, and well, if you are new to this channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like. Yeah, so let's continue. So beginning, we are going to, I'm just going to cut the meat. This is pork. I'm just going to cut this pork, and then I'm going to boil it. Yeah, using this cooking pan, using this one, and then I'm going to continue. So here I have cut the meat into small pieces, and I'm just going to let it boil, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt just to let it soften. The salt helps it to soften. Just a little bit, like that. A little bit. Yeah, like that. And then I'm just going to cover it. This one. And I'm going to leave it and let it boil and soften. And then, yeah, and then we continue cooking. So the meat that I was boiling has already boiled, and you can see it here. Now I'm going to cook. Now I'm going to make the stew, and yeah, I'm just going to add some oil here, and next I'm going to add onions. Onions and also paprika. I'm just going to fry that together. I'm just going to mix that together like that. I'm going to reduce a little bit. I'm just going to reduce the heat a little bit so it doesn't burn. Yeah. So because it has not softened, I'm going to add a little bit of water, yeah, instead of oil, so that it softens. And then I'm going to add tomatoes, and okay, let me just add water. A little bit of water, yeah. Yep. So it softens, because yeah, if you like you can add oil, but I don't like to add oil because it's going to be too oily and I don't like much oil, so I prefer water. Yeah, so it softens. Then I'm going to add the tomato, and then I'm going to add just going to clean my camera. And then I'm going to add potatoes and carrots. And I also have peas that I want to mix together. I'm just going to get that. So next, I'm going to add the tomatoes that I already chopped earlier. Yeah, and mix them together like that. Also, I'm going to add a little bit of water. So, yes, to help them to soften. And I'm going to cover it and leave it for for a few minutes so that it softens. The tomato soften. Yeah. And the cooking continues. Yeah, I'm going to cover it now. Tomatoes have softened, and I'm also using this small, not small, I'm just using this wooden spoon to like smash the tomatoes, like to help them to soften it even a little bit more. Yeah, and I'm going to add this mixture here, potatoes, carrots, and also the peas. Yeah. I'm just going to add that. Ooh. Now I'm going to mix that together. Next, I'm adding this green peas. Yeah, just like a half of it. Yeah, that's enough for 3 people. Yeah, and mix that together. Yeah. Next, I'm going to add the meat that I had boiled earlier. Also, I like to use the water that I used to boil it with, because it has a lot of nutrients, which is good also. But you can do this if you want. You can do this, or if you don't like, you can like pour the water out, and then you can just cook the meat like that. Yeah, so I'm just going to mix that here. To mix everything together. Next, I like to add some ingredients, spices. I'm going to start with vegeta, and then I also have paprika, and then this is curry, and then I also have oregano. And also salt, and I'm going to use a small spoon. Begin with adding a little bit of salt. I'm not going to put much salt because when I was boiling it, I had put in some salt, And I'm just going to put a little bit of salt. Yeah, like that. Put that aside. And then paprika, just a little bit, like a half a teaspoon. And then vegeta, also a little bit, because it's also salty, and the food I had already put salt. Yeah. Put that aside. And then here, the curry, I'm going to put just a little bit, yeah. Oregano, a little bit also. And then I'm going to mix that all together like that. Just testing that. I also like to add tomato paste. This is a tomato paste. It helps to thicken the stew. It makes it thick. Yeah, so I'm just going to add a little bit, and I don't usually measure that one. I just like to pour it like that. Just a little bit, yeah. That much. Then I also mix it all together. Then I'm going to add water and just let the food boil, so that the potatoes and carrots that I have put inside, so that they can soften, and then we can eat. Just a little bit of water also, like that. You don't want to put so much water because you want the soup to be thick. Yes, I'm going to cover it like that, and yeah, let it soften, and then we'll continue. I'll show you the final result. Yeah. So here is our food. It's cooked. Yeah, so I'm just going to serve this and eat. Yes, so if you like this video, subscribe, comment, share also with other people. Until next time, bye.